awesome ride.
Well, it's screwed.
I don't want to go.
Dong. Boy. Yeah.
Arriving in another land. So cool. Oh my god. Thank you. Those stairs are steep. It's 10 to 8 in the morning. We've arrived in Dong. Are we allowed to go across? So exciting. We're actually walking in the drizzling rain at the moment. It's a 25-minute walk to our hostel.
When we made the booking, they asked where we had been in Japan, or where we'd been over the past few weeks, and then we replied, well, Tamsin replied last night, but we haven't had email or Wi-Fi since, so we don't actually know the answer. So we're going to get the taxi there, approach slowly, and see if they're happy for us to stay. We're getting a grab car. It's a great app that were recommended to us by the guys in the hostel. It's like Uber, but for normal cabs.
I'm going to traverse a motorway to get to our taxi over there. Turns out the address on the agency website is incorrect. We're now heading an hour out of Donghoi to go close to the national park, and that's where it is. We've arrived. Hey. Yeah, we crashed.
Yeah.
So tired.
Yeah.
From the night train.
Yeah. It was nice, but it was disturbed just because the train was lurching everywhere.
We were going to go to this, to the world's largest cave. It's called Hang Son Doong. But we've asked the people at this hostel, and the owner told us last night that...
Laughing while you did it.
Yeah, that it's 7 million dong just to get in.
Which is like 180 quid.
Yeah, we won't be doing that. Also, you have to book a year in advance because it's so popular. But there is another cave that we could go to, and it's Phong Nha Cave in the Phong Nha National Park, which we're basically in.
So we're going to go there today. And then we're very much going to see what happens. We're hearing lots of stuff on, obviously online, that the world is closing down. We're going to forego the rest of Vietnam and get a plane to Ho Chi Minh City tomorrow morning, and then fly from there to Bangkok.
I really don't want to go. And people are using disused hospitals to basically quarantine people here. A lot of people are saying that it's not if you get stuck, it's where. So then you got to pick your place.
We're better hospital here, if it comes to that. A bit more easy to communicate with people, get direct flights back home if needs be. This is a beautiful place though. It's a shame we don't get to stay longer.
I don't want to go.
I know. Why don't you want to go?
I just feel like everyone's panicking and I want to do the opposite.
I don't think it's worth panicking over, but it's worth being direct about it and just doing what's the best thing.
The Phong Nha cave that we're going to today, we're leaving at 12 and there's a big group of, I think, they're British, French and Spanish, I think. And the more people go, the cheaper it is. I'm not sure if we're going to get to go for a swim. Maybe.
Maybe. If not, we've got this. A whole river to dive into, so cool. Little walk, 20-minute walk, and then a boat.
We've just crossed the road because last night we went for a little walk on this street and there were some, not wild dogs, but I think they were guard dogs for someone's house. And they were terrifying.
Well, it was a bit of a bait and switch, wasn't it? There's like this really cute dog just sat there and we're like, oh, that's really cute. And then you made a little noise at it. It went mental and then this massive dog flew out from behind it.
Well, I think I can see one of them.
That's the place there, isn't it?
Yeah. And there's another one right there.
What had become clear since we'd been in the town is it was obviously meant to be full of tourists, but the streets, the shops, the hostels, they're all pretty much empty or closed. Things were not looking hopeful.
This is our boat.
So cool. We were saying it's like being in a cathedral, but it's been turned inside out.
That's so cool. I don't know why I'm whispering. It just feels so quiet in here. On some tours, people camp in here as well, on sandbanks.
There's so many kind of abstract formations of rock, and yet there's like these huge, like smooth juggernauts of like land and rock.
Some of this looks like cauliflower, but a lot of it looks like pastry. That looks like broccoli because it's green. How many stairs have we just climbed?
Hundreds.
Yeah, feeling the heat and the fan is not on. This is it. We've reached the top of the cave. Alex stopped part way. I don't know if you can see how much I'm sweating. There is no breeze whatsoever. But this cave apparently is a 10-15 minute walk. It is very big. Let's go inside. You made it! No way! So glad you made it. It's really creepy in here by yourself. We've got to leave this place now. I think we're really late for our boat, so. Getting down these steps is way scarier. They're so steep. Nearly there. Cannot wait to get in that river when we get back to the hostel. We made it. Oh, it stinks.
As we got back to the hostel, more word was getting around that everything in Vietnam was starting to shut down. Attractions turning people away, towns in quarantine, and transport becoming limited, so we just had to chill out. Enjoying hostel life for the one last evening in this beautiful, welcoming and kind country. And we did this by testing the limits of our nerve, and unfortunately our camera kit as well.
That is an awesome ride.
Well, it's screwed. We tried using GoPro for what they're ready for, which was going into water. However, in that beautiful video you've just seen of Tamsin diving into water, we forgot to put the waterproof housing on it, hence it's screwed. But there's even more to this story. Tamsin accidentally dropped said GoPro into the river.
That's not true. It's attached by this little string that we found in the GoPro case, and that was attached to my wrist. But then with the impact with which I hit the water from that 7-metre drop,
I went and had a look with goggles and weirdly turned all its lights on so you could actually see it at the bottom of the river, which is about 5 metres deep. I tried to swim down and get it, but I can't go that deep. But we found someone in the hostel that actually said, yes, I'll go and get it.
apparently they were a professional diver a few years ago. Like, when do you ever find one of those when you're in that situation?
So I found there, I hung around the spot where it was lit up. This was at night, bear that in mind. And he actually dived down and came back up with it. So we got it back, but it's screwed.
We've got to catch a local bus from this hostel at 5:20 tomorrow morning. And then that's going to take us to Dong Hoi, which is the nearest city, the one we came into. And then we're catching a train to Da Nang. We've got a few hours in Da Nang to explore a couple of bridges, and then we're going to catch a flight from Da Nang to Bangkok.
What a day.
And we don't know if we'll be let in. I'll be in limbo at Bangkok airport. We've no idea what's going to happen.
We better go to bed.
Yeah, I haven't got long to sleep. Okay. Good night.